Listen, y'all. Before y'all say it's 2 episodes, girl, I know. I can only sit through one. I can only digest one episode of Basketball Wives at a time. I cannot do two. All right. I have the other episode on the DVR right now. I will do that shit when I wake up in the morning before I go to work. I will do that shit then. Y'all will get it early in the morning. It'll be rotated around and all that stuff and did what it was supposed to do on YouTube. By the time we head over to y'all Rail's house for the Whether You Like It or Not panel, I think it's at 9:15. Yeah, we're gonna be around there or whatever. But I can't sit through 2 episodes, y'all. So y'all get it. I'm gonna just get 2 checks for it. I'm gonna get a check for this one, and I'm gonna get a check for episode 9. That's all. That's how I'm gonna do it. So episode 9 of Basketball Wives. So it continues with the fight, and Jackie narrated what happened. And for what Jackie said, Duffy as well as Brooke started that shit with them damn sisters. I don't care nothing about no damn karma, retribution that y'all feel as though they're going through. Maybe they are, but at the end of the day, right is right and wrong is wrong. And at the end of the day, Duffy and Brooke ass is wrong. Y'all are the reason why y'all two and Brandy are the reason why Brandy got hit with the wine bottle. Like it wasn't cute when Eveline Hosada did it. So I don't know what made you think that it was going to be cute. And it wasn't cute when she did it for the same reason why it's not cute for why you did it. You just too damn old. Y'all are too damn old. You and Duffy. Tight-faced ass. Like y'all just way too old to be sitting around here going down basketball wise memory lane with throwing shit and knocking bitches upside the head. Like because what y'all was beefing about and what y'all was arguing about was not that fucking serious. It wasn't serious enough to where there had to been bottles thrown, paper plates thrown, glasses thrown, apples thrown. Nothing had to be thrown. Nothing that y'all was going through was worth all that. And all of y'all are right to feel embarrassed because y'all should be embarrassed. And y'all should feel very embarrassed, especially Brooke with her old tied dry coochie ass. And Brooke, stop saying them sisters antagonized you. Nobody antagonized you. You had absolutely nothing to do with this shit. You took on Angel Brink's beef because you have nothing to give of your own. They didn't do anything to you. Especially nothing deep enough for you to be treating them the way that they are. You're only doing that because they're easy targets. You knew how a lot of us felt about them last season, and it's just easy for y'all to pick on them because y'all thought that they were some punks. But they quickly showed y'all that they from Memphis. They ain't scared of neither one of y'all bitches. Neither one of y'all. They sisters. I'm more than sure when one fight, they both fight. They probably done been through way more fights than girl. Anyway, Brandy gets checked by the paramedics and she cleared. Good, Brandy. Brandy says she ain't breaking up no more fights. Good, don't. I guess y'all Rail was right in the way he was thinking. If your ass wouldn't have got involved in it, your ass wouldn't have got damn hit. So Angel says that people forgot that a pregnant woman was there with a high-risk pregnancy, and the same thing that goes for Brandy goes for you. You should have listened to your Butch Queen when he told you to stay your high-risk pregnancy ass home. You should have listened. Moving on. Um, so LaQuiqui and Jackie go out to check on the sisters, and the sister says that they ain't got a problem with nobody. Brooke is the one that is charged, that's heading the charge of the heavy brigade, and Duffy is just being a follower. And Duffy, you're being a follower. I feel like you're trying to prove yourself from the whole situation that happened on your first season of Basketball Wives LA before Tammy almost trucked your ass off that damn balcony. You know what I'm saying? I felt like after that, you're still trying to prove something to somebody or try to prove that you go so hard. And you don't have to do that, Duffy. You don't have to do that. Because the same advice I gave to her, well, it ain't even advice. The same thing I gave Brooke ass, I'm going to give to you. You taking on your friend's beef when you don't have to. It wasn't that deep and it wasn't that serious. It didn't have to get to that point. I'm sorry, Duffy. No matter what your reasons was, it didn't have to get to that point. Point blank, period. And I wonder how that Butch Queen feel about your ass now. Just saying. Um. So Brooke apologizes to the ladies for throwing the drink. Good, you needed to, because you and British was plucking my nerve, sitting up there trying to make this whole situation the sister's fault. This whole situation is not the sister's fault. This whole situation is Duffy's fault and is Brooke's fault. All right. Don't get me wrong. The sisters do play a part because much like Candace, they wasn't sitting down with their hand. They wasn't sitting on their hands. They wasn't covering their mouth. They wasn't doing any of that. But at the end of the day, I blame the melee that nearly took place solely on Duffy and Brooke. Point blank. Period. Um, And Brookie, like I said, you should feel away at your damn age, and this is the way you up here carrying on. Two overgrown adult size ass churn, and you running up here talk about you want to have another one. Why? Now with the way you handle conflict, I guess, child. Anyway, um, so British feels like LaQuiqui should have told Brandy everything that was going on with her. British, I really feel like you need to mind your business. All right. While I hear what you're saying, mind your business, because they finally got back at some place with one another. At some place. And you throwing in seeds of doubt don't help, because I see what you're doing. And I mean, on one token, you on reality TV is messy. And in some aspects, I hear what you're saying. But at the end of the day, stop. Moving on. So Angel and British is hosting a basketball soiree, and because they met up with Jackie or whatever, and British and Brooke. Wait, Jackie meets up with British and Brooke, and British tells them about the basketball soiree that Angel wants to have, will host at her house, because she doesn't feel like none of the ladies really had a good time in Vegas, as good a time as they should have. And this is a chance for them to just have a good time. And British and Duffy go down this whole thing of, they don't want, well, British goes down this whole thing of she don't know the sisters. They ain't never did nothing to her. But after what happened, she don't want to get to know them. She don't want to get to know them now. And Brooke chimes in, and like they were throwing bottles, and bottles got thrown, and such and such and such and Angel pregnant, and such. Oh, now y'all worried about that because y'all sure won't worried about that shit down there. What makes this different to Vegas? Angel pregnant, high risk pregnancy ass was there in Vegas, and that shit happened. I mean, like, it's just amazing me at how, and I'm glad. Even though, Jackie, I wish you would have said this shit in their damn faces. But I'm glad that you called out the fact that them trying to blame all of this on the sisters, and all of this is not the sisters' fault. Although I'm glad that you said it in your confessionals, you would have got way more cool points for me had you said that shit in front of their damn face. And be like, while I hear what y'all are saying, like, I still don't think it's cool for y'all to sit up here and lay all of this on their doorstep as if they're solely in the wrong, because they're not. Brooke, you ain't even got shit to do with this. I don't know why you so damn angry. And Duffy shouldn't have took it there with them either, because it wasn't that damn deep. Moving on. So LaQuiqui and her churn finally found a damn house, probably somewhere out Compton. That's why we saw glimpses of the damn shit. But whatever. I'm glad that she found the house. So whatever. So Duffy telling that boy that she with about not quitting DJing, that when she does her record with French Montana, she wants to be responsible for spending it. And I'm not mad at her for feeling that way. So of course he goes against it. And he's feeling like everything that she's saying is unfair. No, what's unfair is you projecting off what you want her to do on her. If you're always home like that, then it really shouldn't be an issue with her doing her thing for the one time. It shouldn't be an issue. I mean, I'm just saying, the girl don't want to sit up and be taken care of by you. It sounds like, to me, it sounds like that's what you want. You want her to be sitting at home and just taking care of the baby, and you being solely financially responsible for taking care of everything, including her. Why? So once you decide that you don't want her no more, then she has to be dependent on you, whether you decide that you feel as though you want to take care of her or not. No, fuck you. I'm on her side. Keep working, keep doing what you're doing, and all of it is non-negotiable. Period, Duffy. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. His ass will be all right. And if he ain't, he could get the hell on. Because I think you'll be just fine without his ass. Moving on. So Brooke goes to see her dad, and then she starts talking about how she cussed her mama out, because that's what it sounded like to me. They was talking, she cussed her mama out, and then her mama ain't deal with her ass in over a year. And because of what happened in Vegas, it made her take a hard look at her anger and all the rest of this stuff, as it should. And you should still feel embarrassed and that you allowed yourself to come out of character like that. Don't put it off on them sisters. Them sisters ain't do that to you. You involved yourself in that. So I really hope you figured out what possessed you to get yourself involved in somebody else's beef that had absolutely nothing to do with you, because that's all that is. They didn't do shit to you, Brooke. Anyway, so he tells her the best advice he could give, which is life is short, get over it. Like, that's your mama. And if you want to make it work, make it work. There's really nothing to discuss or talk about. If you want to make it work, make it work. But don't take full responsibility. Don't blame it on this. Don't blame it on that. Take full responsibility for you being a rusty, overgrown ass woman still conducting yourself the way that you are. Like I said, it was a cute when Eveline did it, and a damn show way cute when you doing it. So LaQuiqui and Brandy go out for drinks, child. I mean, it was a cute moment between the both of them. I just really hope they don't force anything. All right. I don't really think that they are at this point. I don't even think that they rocking with each other no more. From what I heard. Now I don't know how true it is, but girl, I guess moving on. Brooke goes to see her mama. First and foremost, I ain't give a damn about none of that shit. The grandmama was cute. She apologized to her mama. Good, fine. The only thing that made that scene good for me was seeing her fine, delectable ass brother Green. All right. He was so damn fine. Dear Lord God Almighty, that thing was fine. That is a fine ass. Look, Brooke. Come here, bring that dick here. Hey, come here, bring that dick here. Hey, okay. Anyway, good dick, and a nigga gotta have bread. Come on, I'ma go in, nigga. I'ma go fed. Bend me over. Show me what you working with. Pussy good. I had that dicks coming quick. Anywho, that's super bad. So, whatever. The basketball soiree, child. Um, Everyone is there other than Duffy, and they segue into Duffy working in the studio with K Camp, I believe it was. The first time she was working with K Camp, and then when she came in this time, she was working with some other producer. I can't think of his name. Um, but she invited that boy that she's with over, and he now all of a sudden understands what she's doing now, and feeling like if she's gonna mostly be in the studio, then as long as it's not taking her away from the house and all of the rest of this stuff, boy, fuck you. Moving on. So they was playing basketball, and Angel Team won 20-4. So Brooke and Jackie decides to be messy, and Brooke was talking to Brandy, and Jackie was talking to Malaysia. And LaQuiqui, I mean, y'all know LaQuisha with her Ghetto 5 Project Compton ass, huh? With her bargain basement fashions, with her swap meet ass fashion style. I swear to God, she got that house off Craigslist. That's why she ain't want us to see it for real, for real. But the quick whole thing is, listen, I'm not rushing anything with Brandy. I'm gonna let it start off slow, and what will be, but she not rushing nothing. Meanwhile, Brandy is telling Brooke, old not non-storyline having ass, about how she still don't trust LaQuisha, and it's been a lot of hurt there, and she's just gonna protect her space. I don't find nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I don't bit more believe that they're ever gonna be as tight as they once were. I don't believe that. I don't think they're ever going to be as tight as they once were, but I think they can be cordial with each other. And I do feel like in time they could try to repair that, but it's not going to happen like this. It's not going to happen on TV. It's just not. It's not. That's just the reality of the situation. But y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got more to give y'all. Like I said, episode 10 is recording on the DVR right now. I'll watch that tomorrow sometime and get that review out tomorrow in the morning before I leave. But I can only deal with basketball once, only once. So y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode. And until tomorrow morning for episode 10, I'll holler at y'all then, girl. Bye.